Iran just launched missiles at half the Gulf. Here's what really landed in each country. Guys, this morning has been insane. Iran didn't just fire back at Israel after the big U.S.-Israel strikes on Tehran. They opened up on basically the entire Gulf at once, missiles heading toward 5 or 6 different countries that host U.S. bases. None of these places attacked Iran first. This wasn't targeted revenge. It was a massive, scattered barrage. Let me walk you through what actually happened, country by country, based on the confirmations rolling in from official statements and news agencies right now. Bahrain. Yeah, this one hit. Bahrain's government straight up confirmed a missile struck a facility tied to the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet headquarters in Manama. Smoke was visible rising near the base, sirens went off, and videos are circulating showing the plume over the coast. No word yet on casualties or how much actual damage, but this is the command hub for pretty much all U.S. naval ops in the Gulf. Iran definitely landed something here. UAE. Multiple Iranian missiles came in, but Emirati air defenses took most of them out. Unfortunately, falling debris from one of the Intercepts killed one civilian in Abu Dhabi. State media confirmed it was a person of Asian nationality. The UAE Defense Ministry called it a blatant attack on their territory and said their systems handled it efficiently. Still, that's sovereign soil hit and a death. That's serious. Qatar. One missile or more, reports vary, was intercepted cleanly over Qatari airspace. No damage reported, no injuries. Qatar's Interior Ministry put out a quick statement. But think about this. Al Udeid Air Base, the massive U.S. facility they've hosted for decades as kind of a regional balancer, was clearly in the crosshairs. That long-standing neutral host vibe just got torched. Kuwait. Kuwait's military said they dealt with incoming missiles in their airspace. State news agency Kuna confirmed it. No hits, no damage on the ground that we know of. Kuwait has stayed out of Gulf fights since '91, literally decades of neutrality, and today Iranian ballistic missiles were flying overhead anyway. Jordan. Jordanian forces shot down 2 ballistic missiles aimed at their territory. Their armed forces confirmed it directly. This is extra wild because back in June 2025, Jordan intercepted Iranian missiles, but those were headed to Israel, and they were helping defend an ally. This time, Iran pointed them straight at Jordan itself. The country that's tried hard to mediate just got pulled in. Saudi Arabia. Iranian outlets like Fars claimed strikes reached Riyadh or other areas, but zero confirmation from Saudi sources, official or semi-official. No videos, no statements, nothing solid from Tier 1 outlets yet. Could mean total miss, or Riyadh's holding off on admitting anything publicly. Either way, the silence is loud. The bigger picture here, and why this feels like such a cell phone for Iran. They tried to hit back at the U.S. and Israel by spreading the pain across the map. Instead, they violated the airspace and sovereignty of half a dozen Arab states that weren't even part of the original fight. Bahrain didn't strike Tehran, UAE didn't bomb anyone, Qatar ran back channels, Kuwait stayed neutral forever, Jordan mediated. Now, every one of those countries has a legitimate grievance. Airspace breached, in some cases civilians hurt or killed. Legal and political green light to join whatever comes next. And the results? One confirmed civilian death, debris, lots of successful intercepts, a partial hit in Bahrain on a U.S. facility, damage unclear, no American casualties reported so far among the thousands in the region, almost everything else caught or missed. Compare that to Israel's precision strikes this morning. Explosions right near the Supreme Leader's offices, IRGC intelligence targets, central Tehran, stuff Iranian state media had to admit happened. One side hit what they wanted, the other not so much. The next few days are going to be wild. Watch for a joint statement from the Gulf states, Saudi, UAE, Bahrain, maybe Kuwait and Qatar too. Watch for sudden coordination on airspace, shared intel, maybe even quiet offers to support whatever coalition forms. Iran didn't just miss most of its shots, it might have just united the Gulf against itself in one morning.
What do you guys think? Is this the moment the Arab states finally line up fully against Tehran? Drop your takes below. If you're following this as it unfolds, hit subscribe and turn on the bell. Things are moving fast.